What's up, fans, marks, bookers, workers, refs, valets, managers, announcers, and of course you always got to give love to the guys and girls in the ring crew. My name is Matt Wallace and welcome to my first unboxing video here on my Riot Tapes channel, my pro wrestling YouTube channel, which is also my pro wrestling scrapbook. If you don't know, I was a worker for about 10 years in the Indies, worked all over the East Coast, started at the Doghouse with Homicide and Low-Key and those guys back in the day, wrestled in Texas, Mexico, all over the place. Retired 2005 and just starting to get back into being a fan of the business. I was out of it for a long time. Didn't care for it for a long time, but I'm coming back strong and enjoying what's going on in the industry right now. And here's the deal. A lot of people started to tell me about the WWE Slam Crate, the monthly subscription crate that Loot Crate is doing, partnering with the WWE, asking me if I was going to check it out. And I don't like Loot Crate. I don't think their product is very good. I don't like their corporate culture or a lot of their corporate policies. I also don't like the WWE. I don't think their product is very good, and I don't like a lot of their corporate culture and policies, and I didn't really want to give either of them money. But it got me thinking there has to be other wrestling-themed monthly subscription boxes out there. So I started looking into it. And I found that aside from WWE and Loot Crate, there aren't really any big outfits doing wrestling-themed monthly subscription boxes other than like High Spots. High Spots has a box that I don't know if I'm going to try because I feel like it'd just be a lot of crap from their warehouse, a lot of random crap. I don't know. I may try it, but I wanted to do an unboxing video like this, but I wanted to support an indie pro wrestling box, just like I want to support indie wrestling and all the non-WWE stuff that's happening in the wrestling industry right now. So we are going to be starting with the 2017 October Wrestle Crate from Wrestle Crate USA, which kind of bills itself as the OG monthly subscription box, like the original. I've been following them on social media for a while. They seem like cool people. They do a lot of conventions. And yeah, I wanted to try one of their boxes, so that's what we're gonna do. This box is a little bit of a cheat. I'm not gonna kayfabe this. I'm gonna shoot on this one. This is a re-unboxing. I got the box actually the week before last. I got the box really fast. I've got a bunch of other ones coming, but Wrestle Crate showed up right away, which is already a point in their favor. And when it showed up, I opened it right away because I have really poor impulse control. But it was so good. I had to do an unboxing video for it because I enjoyed it so much. So that's a shoot. That's the truth. This is a re-unboxing video, but I still hope you all enjoy it, despite me not having like the spontaneity for it. So a couple of details, which I'll also put in the description if you're interested in getting this box. It's a monthly subscription box from Wrestle Crate USA. It comes between the 20th and 30th of every month, and they were spot on this month. I got it right away. It's $29.99 plus shipping for the regular box that they do, but they also do a Wrestle Crate Lite for $14.99 a month plus shipping, which I think is a very cool option. I always like it when boxes have options like that because everybody's disposable income is different, especially these days with student loan debt and all that stuff. But in the regular box, you get between 6 to 8 items, and in the Lite Crate, they say you get between 4 and 6 items, and it varies every month the type of stuff that you get. So October they're doing a Halloween themed box, which I didn't know until I got the box. I forgot it's October. Everybody's doing Halloween boxes. This is apparently their first Halloween themed box that they've done since they've been in business. So I was really interested in it. So this is what the box looks like. I actually really dig the plain brown box with the custom sticker on it, which is also actually even Halloween themed, the sticker. It reminds me of like VHS tape trading in the 90s. VHS tape trading in the 90s before the internet. So yeah, once you cut the tape, which I've already done because again, shoot, re-unboxing, and you open up the box, this is basically what you're gonna see. All right, let's check it out. So you've got a really nice spoiler card that they do. Actually a really nice one for an indie box like this. They do a contest every month if you shoot an unboxing or take pictures of yourself with their stuff and you hashtag it Wrestle Crate USA. You're entered into a contest to win a special prize box, which I think is very cool. So right away we've got a t-shirt, which I'm actually going to save for last. Build up to it. And we'll start with, that's very cool. We're going to start with the Wrestle Crate pin of the month, which is obviously Kane. And I love that they did like old school Attitude Era, you know, OG mask Kane, because like Big Red Machine Kane, that was the best Kane before big white baby head Kane and like the mask that made him look like he was a villain in a Joel Schumacher Batman movie. Like it was all about this was Kane before Kane talked, and when Kane was just like one of the best gimmicks in wrestling, one of the last real kayfabe gimmicks, honestly, that you sort of bought into. I feel like. But that's very cool. This is a Wrestle Crate. This is a Wrestle Crate exclusive. They do a lot of exclusive stuff in this box. This pin was designed by an artist. I believe his name is Patrick Sparrow, who also designed the T-shirt that I'm going to show you in a minute. But that's very cool. So that's your pin, Kane. Then what do we got here? Okay. So we've got, that is a Bray Wyatt wooden refrigerator magnet. Which is a really weird sentence, man, but it's appropriate for a guy like Bray Wyatt. He's got the kind of Manson face going on there, which is a little creepy. But I mean, you know, he's also, like, I guess if you come from Ozark people, that seems like a welcoming expression to you. But I get, this is also, I think, the fourth in a series they've been doing of these, of wooden magnets. And of course, Halloween, they did Bray Wyatt. We've got Kane and Bray Wyatt. They're picking all the horror themed gimmicks, which is very cool. That's cool though. I actually needed some more refrigerator magnets. I wanted to put some more. I moved recently, so we're redoing, putting all the crap up on our fridge. Then what we got? Oh, this is very cool. Okay, so that is a Dia de los Muertos air freshener, Sugar Skull air freshener. That's the back. And that's actually a Masked Republic product. Masked Republic is like the one-stop shop for lucha merch and lucha-related things in the U.S. It's like the lucha brand in the U.S. So they got that in there for Halloween, which is very cool. Repping Dia de los Muertos, absolutely respect that. Okay, this is okay. So next we have, that is Zombie AJ Styles. I don't really collect. I never collected pro wrestling figures. Even when I was a kid, I had a few. I was a fan, but I didn't like collect them, and I certainly don't anymore. We'll try to get the non-glare. You can kind of see. So that's Zombie AJ Styles. I've seen these at like Target and Walmart. It's Mattel, like all the WWE figures are. So, but here's the thing. Even though I don't collect figures, you cannot deny this is like the perfect one to do for a Halloween box. It's zombie wrestling in a fucking Halloween box. How can you not go wrong? And I mean, it's AJ Styles. He's like. Here's the thing, even I'm not a WWE fan, it doesn't mean I don't appreciate the amazing talent that they have in the WWE, and like AJ Styles is probably one of the top 10 workers on the planet right now. So that's very cool. That's a cool figure. It's a cool mashup. There doesn't have to be a reason. There's like no reason for it. They don't have like a story or anything. These are the other ones you can get in the series. So they have like Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Sasha Banks, and Brock Lesnar as zombies. If you want to go out and check that out. So that's cool. Like I said, there's no reason for it. I love that there's no like story on it. On the back it just says, the phenomenal one, also known as AJ Styles, has an advantage over other zombies. He has aerial moves that his prey can't see coming, earning him the new name, the Phantom One. So that's it. That's all the mythology they're going to give you for WWE Zombies. It is what it is. Wrestlers turned into zombies. If you've never seen Pro Wrestlers versus Zombies, by the way, I wholeheartedly recommend it. It is a god-awful film. It's total crap, but it's crap worth watching. Just because, like, you don't think so at first, but it ends up becoming about Roddy Piper. It's got a bunch of actual pro wrestlers in it, literally taking on zombies. But it's Roddy Piper right before he died, like beating the crap out of zombies. It's worth seeing just for the one or two moments they get right. It's a total piece of crap otherwise. But anyway, so that's a cool item for a Halloween box, especially. Next we have, this is called Headlock. This is a mini comic that Wrestle Crate does exclusively for their box. So they put one of these, I assume, in every box. I think this is the fourth in the series. And this one is, I'm sorry, I forget who the artist and the writers that do it, but this is produced exclusively for Wrestle Crate. And they include one of those, and it's a cool little comic. It's literally like a miniature comic book, and it's full color. This one is, it's Sasquatch themed. And I think that's just a really cool thing to do, man. Like, you don't see that a lot. So so when you get the box, you get an exclusive little mini comic, and it seems like very well done. It's good quality. I haven't read it yet, but I absolutely will. The other cool thing about that, and this brings us to our last item that I'm going to pull out of the box, it was written by this guy, Gangrel, aka the Vampire Warrior. You remember him from the Attitude Era, if nothing else. If you never saw him as the Vampire Warrior, you missed out, because he was one of the best horror gimmicks in all of American wrestling right away. So this is actually an exclusive print that they had Gangrel signed just for the box, and he wrote the mini comic. The story for the mini comic was written by Gangrel, and that's a really cool print too. And it's funny, it's really interesting, this being the first Wrestle Crate that I got, and like him, and they kind of got Gangrel as like their guest star for the box, which, by the way, totally appropriate for a Halloween box. Great idea to get Gangrel. But when I moved out, very quick story, when I moved out to LA about 8 years ago, the first Halloween party I ever went to, I didn't have a costume, so I wore pieces of my old wrestling gimmick and some of my training gear, and I just went as kind of a generic pro wrestler. That was like my costume. So I'm at the party in my half gimmick, standing in the Jungle Juice line, and I turn around and who's there? It's fucking Gangrel. He just shows up at the party, not wearing a costume, because I mean, you know, his life gimmick is his costume. There's Gangrel. I'm looking right at him in my half gimmick, feeling like a complete tool, because I'm looking at a real worker, and he's looking at me thinking I'm some dick that came dressed as a pro wrestler. Here's the thing, though. Gangrel, super cool dude, man. I cannot say enough good things about, like, you know, it's not like we became best friends or anything. I hung out with him at that party. He was incredibly gracious. If anybody wanted a picture with him, he popped the fangs right in and did the whole thing for them. I got a picture with him. I actually might print the picture I have with him from that party and put it with this print that I got. But just a super cool guy. Very underrated worker, too. If you remember, he was kind of ahead of his time, I thought. He was there right at the beginning of the Attitude Era in the 90s. I think that he just came on too early. Like, if you think of, like, the Ministry of Darkness angle they ended up doing, like, after they let him go, how would he not have slotted right in there? They didn't know what to do with him. He was a fantastic worker, too. I love the way he moved in the ring for a big guy. Great look, great gimmick, great wrestler, was just way ahead of his time for the WWF. And like most people, like, I mean, you look at Bray Wyatt, look how they've ruined him. One of the best heels in the last 10 years, easily. One of the best talkers they have. They have no idea what to do with him. They've reduced him to a joke. So, you know, same thing. 90s Gangrel to current Bray Wyatt. They don't really know what to do with guys like this. So that's a very cool exclusive thing for the crate. So last item we're going to do is the t-shirt. It's a Gildan heavyweight cotton tearaway. This is a 4X because I'm a large individual. So check this out. Bam! So that is our t-shirt. It says Frankensteiner. And if you can't tell, that is Scott Steiner as Frankenstein's monster. Which is just, this is badass on a level. First of all, this is just a cool shirt. This is a really, really cool shirt. Even my wife, when I showed this to her, she's not a particularly wrestling fan. She was like, that is an awesome shirt. The other cool thing is it actually fits me, which I enjoy. I'm not used to getting t-shirts and boxes that fit me. But the thing I really like about it is Scott Steiner is a huge tool, and I just like the thought of him as an undead zombie, which is what he sounds like when he cuts promos. Obviously, extraordinarily talented guy, but a huge tool. So that is really cool. Just one more time. That's your Frankensteiner. This was also, by the way, this was designed exclusively for Wrestle Crate by Patrick Sparrow, the same dude who did our cane pin. He designed both of these for the Wrestle Crate. And so yeah, that's the box, and that is just so cool. So we had our T-shirt. Just to recap briefly, we had our mini comic. We had our signed exclusive Gangrel print. We have our zombie AJ Styles. We have our pin. We have our Bray Wyatt wooden magnet. And we have our Dia de los Muertos Sugar Skull air freshener from Master Republic. That is a cool box, man. Like, I don't care who you are. If it, like, from the casual wrestling fan to the hardcore wrestling fan, you cannot clown on this box. And I'm going to tell you what, like, really impresses me about this box is it's a themed box on top of a themed box. Like, it's already themed pro wrestling, and then on top of that, they did Halloween pro wrestling. And for a Halloween themed pro wrestling box, I don't know how you do much better than that. I The thing I really like is this box, when I opened it and I went through all this stuff, it just smacked of folks who like really took the time to curate and make something cool and unique and fun for the pro wrestling fan out there. And that's something you don't see in a lot of subscription boxes. A lot of subscription boxes are just people trying to cash in on a popular model. They just take a box, they fill it with a bunch of crap you can get at Hot Topic or Target, and they ship it out to you. This really showed care and thought by the folks at Wrestle Crate USA, and I'm really very impressed. So I rate subscription boxes on 3 categories. I rate them on curation, which is the items chosen, how they relate to the theme of the box, how they relate to each other, how they relate to whatever property or thing they're supposed to be representing. I rate them on exclusivity, which is how exclusive are the items to the box, how hard are they to get. Again, is it all crap you can just go and get it at Hot Topic? And then also value, which is the stuff worth more than the money you paid to get it? Because that's supposed to be the whole gimmick with subscription boxes, is you pay a small amount of money to get a bunch of mystery stuff, but the stuff is supposed to be worth more than you paid for it. Even though that's not always, like Loot Crate, that's not always the case. And sometimes, some cases, it's a flat out lie. So on curation, I would give this box like a 9, maybe 9.5, honestly. It's almost a perfect 10. The only, like, if I'm going to get really nitpicky, and this is really nitpicky, if I was going to get nitpicky, I would have liked to, as a really hardcore wrestling fan, I would have liked to have seen like some Japanese influenced items in this box, because horror gimmicks are so huge in Japanese wrestling, in Japanese wrestling culture. But like when you do that, you get into a lot of the horror gimmicks that Japanese wrestling uses are actually licensed things from America, like Freddy Krueger and Jason and stuff. So you do get into sticky area there. So that's a really nitpicky thing. But I would give it a 9.5 out of 10, because this is an excellently curated box for a theme on top of. They nailed the wrestling theme and they nailed the Halloween theme on top of it. So that's very cool. On exclusivity. I mean, really high. It's like most of the shit in this box is exclusive to this box. I'd probably give an 8.5 just because, like, this is, you can get this at Walmart or Target or anywhere. That's a Mattel figure. That's not exclusive to the box. But it was a good item for this box. And also, like, the Mask Republic Air Freshener, you can get that from Mask Republic on their website. But like, other than those 2 items, everything else I think they did specifically for this crate. The pin is exclusive, the shirt is exclusive, the print is exclusive, the comic, the little magnet that they did, that's all exclusive to this box. That's really hard to find. So 8.5 on exclusivity. And then value, I would go, I think I'd go 8 on that all day. Maybe even 9, honestly, because for $29.99 plus shipping, so you end up paying, $33 and change, or so. I think that's what I paid for it. For $33, like that, just the T-shirt alone already gets you most of the way there, and then the autograph is another thing, and it can be really tough with autographs to judge the value of them, and like to a lot of people who aren't in wrestling, this isn't worth anything. But if you're a wrestling fan, take it you're a wrestling fan who wants an autograph from Gangrel. The only way to get that really is to either order it off a website. I don't even know if he has one, if he sells that. Usually you're going to get it going to a show or a convention, like a pro wrestling show or convention where he's at a table signing. And that'll cost you $20 usually just to get the autograph. And that's after you've paid to get into the show. So realistically, you couldn't get this autograph for what I paid for this crate. You would spend way more than that obtaining this. So just the autograph alone is worth the price of the crate, if not more. So yeah, that's a really cool thing. So in terms of value, I'd give it a solid 8. It's not, the stuff is not worth in excess of $100 or anything. It's worth a lot more than you paid for the box, and it's all really cool stuff that, as a wrestling fan, I love this stuff. Like I will be doing something with that to display it. That will go on my refrigerator. I'll do something with the pen. I've already worn the shirts. I love this shirt. I would wear it every day if I could, because it's so much fun. And I'm going to hang the air freshener in my car. Like, I'm going to use all this stuff. So it actually, in addition to just being cool on a fan level, it's all stuff that I'm going to use. So solid 8 for value, which is really high for a subscription box. So yeah, that's it. That's your Wrestle Crate for October 2017, Halloween themed. Oh, I'm sorry, that is not it. I forgot all about this. Excuse me. So we have a bonus item here that you're not going to get with this crate unless you get a 3-month subscription. So here's what happened. I got the crate. I opened the crate. I love the crate. I found out via the spoiler card down here that if you paid for a 3-month subscription, you got a bonus item with this crate, which was an exclusive Gangrel t-shirt, which is the little design from their exclusive print here. Oh, that was another thing about this autograph. This print was exclusive, so you couldn't even get this if you did go to a show and get... I feel like I want to up their value scores for that. Anyway, an exclusive shirt if you got a 3-month subscription, which I did not do, but I wanted the shirt. I love Gangrel, I love horror, I love wrestling, I wanted the shirt. So I basically hit up the folks at Wrestle Crate, and I was like, look, I'm promoting your stuff. Can I have the shirt? And they were like, yes, you absolutely can have the shirt. We'll send you one Monday. Because they're very cool people. So I got my little knife here. So we got a little bonus unboxing with this. So this is what you would get, or would have gotten, or did get, if you got a 3-month subscription to the Wrestle Crate box. This is a Fruit of the Loom HD cotton. This is a 5X because they ran out of 4Xs, but that's fine. And that is your exclusive Gangrel t-shirt, which is really badass. I saw it on the spoiler card. I'm like, I hate to be that guy who's like, I'm on Twitter and I have a YouTube channel. Give me free stuff. I like to support indie boxes, but I just had to have this. And the people at Loot Crate was that a good shot? Yeah, the people at Loot Crate were really cool, and they were like, we'll hook you up. Thanks for spreading the word about our stuff. So yeah, that's your bonus t-shirt. And again, if you've got a 3-month subscription, that would have added the value of this. So that's Wrestle Crate. I will put all the information if you want to get this crate in the comments below, in the description below. I really love this box. I'm really impressed with Wrestle Crate. There's also a Wrestle Crate UK for UK wrestling fans that I think they do, but Wrestle Crate USA is for us American folks. And yeah, I would absolutely recommend this if you're a pro wrestling fan. It was really well curated. It was fun. It's got great items in it. I was super impressed with the first box that I opened by them. So yeah, please do like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. I am going to be back with another unboxing video later this week. I'm going to be doing the October Lucha Loot box for you Lucha Libre fans out there. And even if you're not a Lucha Libre fan, come back and see the unboxing video. But thanks a lot. Let me know what you thought of this video in the comments. Let me know what you thought of the box and the stuff. And I will see you next time here on the Riot Tapes. I'm Matt Wallace, and thanks for watching.